Hello, I'm Jackson, and welcome to the top 10 plays of the LOC Season 3 season. And we start off with the Thunder and Timberwolves in the playoffs, and the Thunder with Corey finding Cole for the nice lane, a nice dish by Corey, and Cole the beneficiary. But Cole, once again in this LOC playoff game, really showing his stripes. Corey fading away, and the king of putbacks, Cole, putting it back in. Unfortunately, the Thunder would lose that LOC playoff game. So we move on to number 8, Andre. Obviously, one of the best players in the LOC with a phenomenal pass to Henry, threading the needle. We're going to need another look at that. And there it is. Mark and Jackson absolutely helpless. And Henry, who had a phenomenal season, the beneficiary. And speaking of Henry, he didn't have the best shot here, but it was the most important of the season. He wins the LOC title, and for the Lakers, who are obviously wearing black for reasons we don't know, a phenomenal shot by the Ezo King. Let's get another look at that. Evan doesn't close that quick enough, and Henry, a swish, kind of nonchalantly, as we move on to number 6. And not a lot of the Rockets in the top plays this season, but Ben, a phenomenal shooter, stepping back and making Henry look quite silly. Just a phenomenal step back. Once again, you can see James Harden-esque, and never a doubt it's headed in. As we move on to number 5, and Sean Rowan, the king of fakes, with a truly incredible shot there. Once again, Henry, the laughing stock of this play. Sean with an incredible shot with his left hand. He struggled this season, but he does make the top plays list in number 5. And another look at that, a phenomenal shot, one that Sean probably won't make again in his lifetime. As we move on to number 4, and create one, Mr. Abdul-Jabbar would be proud of Henry in that same LOC playoff game, hitting an absolutely crazy shot. Despite the 2-year hiatus, it doesn't matter. 3 top plays from this game. As we look at it again, Jake, no chance defensively, and even the reaction, Henry with his another top play. Move to number 3, arguably the most iconic play of the season. Andre calling for an isolation in the Lakers-Rockets game. He stares down Jackson, and he puts it through his legs. Jackson tries to commit the foul, but Andre lays it in through contact. A great finish by the star Lakers. We move on to number 2. Despite the terrible court conditions, it is the Rockets again. Jackson to Ben on the brilliant alley-oop against the Timberwolves. You can see the passion showed by the Rockets. Once again, Justin and Evan can't stop Ben, who cuts through, and a phenomenal layup by the Houston Rockets. But we move on to number 1, and the most iconic play of Season 3. Sean trying to decide where to go, and instead he decides to end Mark's life. Mark's ankles are broken. Evan keeps his confidence and lays it in, even earning a high five from Sean and celebrating one of the all-time iconic LOC plays. And unfortunately, Mark on the wrong end of it. Look at it again. Mark nearly doing a full split, and Evan taking advantage. And those are your LOC Season 3 top 10 plays of the year.